Hello, some viewers. How are you all? Welcome back to another video. Guys, today we are going to discuss a very beautiful project that is COVID-19 Alive Data. In this tutorial, I'll explain you how I have designed this. And you can see here, if I hover, this is the entire world data, which has total number of cases, total recovered, total deaths and percentage of recovered. And here we can select any country. Currently I have selected India. If I can select any other country, let's say take Mexico, it will refresh within a second. In this Mexico, we have total number of these many cases, these many are recovered, and these many are the deaths. So we have percentage of 79.6. Let me select some other country. Let me take Germany. So Germany, we have 37 lakhs 4,685 cases. So these many are recovered. So 89,000 deaths are there. So 95% is the recovery rate in Germany. So how I have achieved this COVID-19 live data so that people can track in each and every country how many cases are there. If we go to Google, we have something called COVID-19 API. So this is the first which we'll get. COVID-19 API. Let me click on that. If I click on that, we will be navigated to beautiful looking website kind of a thing, which says a free API data for coronavirus. If we come down at the bottom, we have something called join us on Slack and documentation on Postman. So we have to click on view documentation. Once you click on view documentation, you'll be navigated to this page, the documentation of APIs, like what kind of APIs are used. So we have something called summary API, api.covid19 api.com summary. So this summary looks like this. If you want to view more, this is the global API. So global coronavirus based on the countries, the data it is showing in the example response. So we have another API which will track all the countries. Let us see the sample response for that. So this is the country wise API. So what is the country, what is the slug, what is the ISO2 number. So we'll club these two APIs and we'll see through that we will get this kind of page. So if I reload this, so first I'll be getting the entire world cases data. As I have not selected any country, if I select a country called Maldives, so Maldives data will be traced up here. So 68% is the recovery rate with the number of cases. So we will get a drop down like this. This we have created based on each and every country. Let us now see the code, guys. So this is the code which I have created in the simple HTML format, which I have taken two things here. The script source will be the Ajax jQuery source, and here I have taken two URLs, COVID-19 country URL and the COVID-19 summary API and the countries API. Based on these two APIs, we can easily design, guys. So without further ado, let me start the code. So I'll create a new file. So I'll write COVID-19 data.html. First thing, guys. First, let us design a HTML simple page. HTML. First, let me write doc type. Doc type with HTML. The HTML will be our the main tag. And I'll write lang. Let me first open this page in my browser. COVID-19 data.html. Fine. Now this I have opened. We can reload this page and see the changes step by step. Let me take head. Let me take body. So in the head, guys, I will be taking a meta tag, which I'll be giving UTF-8 format, and I'll be giving the meta name too. So I can't put this code in the description because open bracket, close bracket will not be taken by YouTube description. If you want to replicate or mimic the same code, please have a look at the screen. Please understand the step by step properly. So I'll be taking this as viewport. So content will be another attribute in this tag. So content I'll be writing width equal to device width, comma, initial scale equal to 1.0. I'll be closing the tag here. Now, after this, we'll let me expand this so it will be properly visible. Let me write a title of let's say this COVID-19 report. The title will be the browser title here. COVID API in JavaScript code. COVID API with JavaScript code. We'll write it here. Now, this will now have to take a style sheet which will be there in Bootstrap. So let me take a link of the style sheet. Link reference will be a style sheet. So H reference we have to take from the URL online. Open Bootstrap CDN. We have to click on this quick start, guys. Once you click on that, we have to copy the first one, CSS. So now we have copied this. Let me now paste it here. So this is the link reference which we are going to take. So this now completes the header part. So now let's move on to body. So we will first create a div tag with container class. So class is container. Close div tag, open the div tag. So now what we have to do, we have to mimic this one. So COVID-19 live data. We have to take this. Let me copy it. Let me write in a h1 tag precisely, and let me give a proper class so that we can highlight and we can put it in the middle text format. So text center MT5. Now this will give the COVID-19 live data to the center page. Now let me take the table now. So let me break it. We'll take 2 breaks. Then we'll take a table. The first table to give us this figure. So this will be TD. So these will be divisions. These will be the rows, individual rows. These will be the divisions. So let me write table rows. And we should also get this class, hover class. So this we can get it from Bootstrap. So since we have already taken the Bootstrap style sheet, we can simply use that class. So that class will be table table hover. Now what comes is now we need a tr. So tr will be the first one. In the tr will be the, so tr is nothing but a table row. So which row we need? We need to design this entire world data. So in the tr we have to get a table th. So this will be a table division, table row and th. Here we can write the entire world data, and we can write simply the other values. Tr we can copy it. So inside that we have to write the th. First we'll write total cases. We'll give space. We'll copy the same thing. So total cases. Now we need total recovered, total deaths, percentage recovered. So we need 4. Right? Total recovered, total deaths, sorry. So recovered, total deaths and percentage recovered will be last one. So since I have given small here, I'll be giving caps. So I'll be giving caps here. th percentage recovered. Right? So let us now reload this. Let us see how it is looking it. So the entire world data COVID-19 live data we have got. We have got a hover class, see entire world data. So total cases, total recovered, total deaths, and percentage recovered. What is the other one? So we need somehow these kind of cases. How we can get? We can get it from the COVID-19 API. Now this is a summary of an API. It is looking so weird. So let me copy this. Let me put in JSON formatter. So now this JSON formatter.org will be beautifying the JSON format. You can see on the right hand side, we have something called global. We have total confirmed, total deaths, total recovered, and the percentage recovered will be done internally. But we need these three from this API call, right? In order to do that, I'll just write something called table division. In order to get that, I will take another row tr table division, but I will be specifying an ID which says world data. I will not write anything here. I'll be writing somewhere down the line with the script, and let us break it. Break the table. It is table branches. Break. So I'll be writing break. So first let us get the world data. First let us come step by step. So in order to do that, we have to take a script. So script reference will be an Ajax form. So we have to type W3 schools JavaScript Syrian. So we have to click on this and we have to copy the entire script. this one Ajax script. Let us copy this line, and it should be going in a script format. So outside of the body, let me go outside the body. We have to start now writing the script. So I've copied this. So now we'll take one more script. In this, our actual code starts. First, I'll define where whatever we have taken world data to be nothing. Now I will create one function, world init, expand the function, open bracket and close bracket. So now in this, what we have to take, a URL. URL will not be nothing but the API which we are going to take. The API is this one, the summary API. Since we are only concerned with this, the global one, not with the countries one. Countries is little bit of complex. Now only thing is we'll consider now is global one. So let me paste this. Now we'll take a get method. So get will take two parameters, URL and a function. URL a function will take this one as a parameter. Since this world data will be having all the response of this particular API. Let me open close. Let us now write our logic here. So first three we are getting from the API itself. World data, I'll write equal to, I have to write this. Inside this I have to write table division. 3 table divisions I have to take. Because 3 are coming from the API, 1 we have to calculate. If we want to write a particular value, we have to do it like this. So it will take a dollar symbol, open bracket and close bracket. So now, how we can take the CSV, how we can take the response? So it will be data dot global dot. So how many recovered? So we have to take total confirmed cases. First, total number of cases, which is confirmed cases. So I have to write that. Let me copy this. Paste it, and paste it. So second will be, we have to do it like this. So second will be the total recovered. First, total cases. So total recovered will be total recovered. I have to write total recovered here. Third one will be the deaths. So we have to take total deaths. Fourth one, we have to write it somewhere here. So we can write percentage. Percentage of world recovery equal to, if you see properly, how many cases we can say, how to calculate the percentage. Percentage you can calculate like this. You have to take the recovered one. We have divided by confirmed one. We have to multiply the entire thing with 100. We have to multiply with 100. So once we can multiply with 100, we will get the exact percentage. So I'll copy this. I'll write it in this line. In order to publish this data, the world data, in the HTML, we have to take this ID. We have to use something in jQuery, dollar symbol, and if we are uh, specifying an ID, we have to write hash and then ID dot HTML, and what we have to exactly give this world data. Since we are calling this function here itself, this function will give the world data. So let me save this. Let me open this one. Let me reload the page. The entire world data is there, and we have the total cases, total recovered, total deaths, and the percentage of recovered is 63%. So this one is we have calculated internally. So let us see whether it is getting it properly or not. Total deaths is 37 lakhs 10,036. So let us go back to this JSON response. So this is the total deaths, 37 lakhs 10,036. So confirmed is this one. It's a big figure. We're getting the confirmed the same total cases, total recovered, total deaths, etc. Now, to implement this country format and to get this data, this is where we have to do a little bit of in-depth coding. To do that, guys, first we have to get this API. This is a country API, and we have to get the each and every country data, and we have to store this in a drop down dynamically. In order to do that, let me go back to the code. We have to take few more functions. First, let me take another data which says another table. Let me copy the same table. Since I have given break here, after the break I'll paste the entire table. So the class will be same. So this one will not be entire world data. This one will be country based data. Country based data. And the ID will be individual data. Individual data. Fine. So if you reload this, it will look like this. So country based data, total cases we have, total recovered, total deaths, but we don't have the data yet. We have to get it from a different API. I'll show you in the code just now. We have to take another function. Before taking another function, I need a select place. I need a drop down. So drop down will be in between the tables. So after this, I have to copy this too. I have to paste it, and I'll write it a form here. I'll take a form. Inside this, I'll take a select case. Here I'll write choose. I'll write an option. Choose a country. In order to trace this select, we have to specify give an ID. So let us give an ID, proper ID. So I'll be ID as select country. Form can have an ID, but okay, let me draw an ID. If we are using this form, we'll take an ID, or else form doesn't require an ID because we are not interacting with the form. But still, I'll give something like my form, but select needs an ID. Let me reload this page. sorry, this page. Yeah, you can see choose a country because no other country data is there. It will come like this. So now, first we have to take a function which displays, which can give anything. If we choose something like India, it should give all the cases for India, right? Let us write a function for that. Google APIs now. So that will be this. We have to take another function. We will take a function since I don't know how many countries are there. So we can't even count it, I guess. We can count it, of course, but I think countries data will be huge. So as you can see, the data is very huge. So instead of just writing a simple function, let me take a sync. So let me write a function called world countries. So where URL here will be the country's URL. Let me go back to the Postman. Yeah. So this, where is the country's API? We don't want, we want only the country specific API, not individual API. So this is the country specific API. If you want to see the response is like this, which we have seen in the beginning of the video. The response is like this. So let me copy that, and this will give the output of this API will be having the list of all the countries which we are displaying data. So we need country names for this only. So let me have the get response, get method, yeah, dollar get. Get will take two parameters, URL and the function. So function will have the ID, this one, where is ID, let me take individual country data, right? Oh yeah, the individual country data. We'll copy this, we'll write it down here. It will take bracket, close bracket. Here now we have to get, we have to store the store all the country names into one variable, or we can write a for loop. Let us write a for loop. So I'll take a var. So number of countries equal to 0. So I'll just take a counter here. Counter, I'm giving number of countries. Number of countries less than or equal to individual country data dot length. So number of countries plus plus. So here I want just to retrieve the data of all the countries into my select statement, into my drop down. To understand it more, what I'm doing, I want to do this step. So I want all the countries in this format. If I select this, so no need for data for now. So I want to have the countries here. In order to do that, in jQuery, we of course we'll use a dollar. In dollar, we have to have ID where you want to store it. So ID, what is ID? I have given the ID is select country. In select country, we have to choose, and we have to append each and every time. We'd have to append each country. So append will take, you can see here, if you open the bracket, so append will take anything, the content, one string, jQuery element. So we have to append in such a way that it takes an option value, option text both. We have two things here. So option value will be the one, and what will be the value and what will be the displayed value. So both will give same thing for now. So let us take option. So option of bracket, close bracket. So option will take a value inside. The value will be nothing but individual country data of number of countries. Dot country. So this will be the value. So here we have to give value equal to now we have to append here. You have to append the same thing, individual country data of number of countries with a country. Yes, I've got this correct. I don't know why I have not got this one as correct. Okay. Um, so there is an expected comma. Okay, I think this is now a correct value. Now we are appending what for this ID. We are appending each and every country. So let me call this function after world init, and before that I have to. Oh, that's it. So first will be the world init. So initialization of the world init data. I can write something which is meaningful. You can call this itself. Then world countries. So we'll write -1 here. So number of countries plus plus. We'll save this code. So we'll run it again. Now you can see. So in the first step is over. This one was getting the total number of cases of the entire world. Now in this drop down we can see list of all the countries from Sri Lanka to Pitcairn. It might not be in the usual alphabetical order. If we select this one, we have to now get this total number of cases, recovered deaths, and percentage recovered for this particular country. So now we are done with two things. Let us choose the country itself. Now, based on the country chosen, we will now display the total number of cases, recovered, total, etc. Let us go back to the code, and we might need one more function. Let me copy this function. We can take the same function here. Sorry, what I'm clicking it now. Paste it. So it is. So individual country data. So this will be the same API, but so internally we have to change. We have to call this whenever we change anything in select. So we have to write here on change, call this function, and we need an ID. We need individual country data. So we have to write here var individual country data equal to nothing. Now we have to write some simple for loop. Instead of individual world data, it will be a individual country data. This will be the same. Instead of the global, there will be something else. This time copying each and everything. Instead of percentage of world recovery, percentage of country recovery, I'll copy the same thing. So this will be individual country data. This also will be individual country data, individual country data. Now, so what is that we have to do extra now? So if you just see the JSON response, what we did previously was we have taken the global data dot total confirmed cases will give the total cases. But with countries, it will not work like that because countries is an array. So we have to now find the count length of an array. Based on the length, we have to give country, total confirmed, total recovered, etc. and total deaths. So let me write one for loop here. So for loop will be inside this. So let me do a proper indentation. So for loop will come in this space. For I'll take a simple count equal to 0, individual count less than or equal to individual country data dot length. You have to write countries here. I hope this is the right one, countries. And this is count plus plus. So the for loop will open bracket here and close the bracket is after this. It will close the bracket here. Yes. And now we have to find out the selected value. What will be the selected value? So I'll take var selected. How will know what we have selected it? So now again we have to see the ID. What was the ID? So ID is selected country. Let me copy this. So yeah, this will be the selected country. So in order to know what is selected, we have to write this dot. We have to find what we have to find, which is a select option. So option colon selected, and we have to display that, right? Text. We can do console.log, but I don't want to open console for the time being. And text is a method. Text will take like this, and we have to do another indentation. So let me write if condition here. So the if condition goes here. So if country, if individual country dot countries of count dot country equal to the selected value, then only we have to do this. Else we should not do any of it. So it will take open bracket and it will close here of this. Okay. We have to write countries of count. You have to copy this entire thing. Instead of go global, it will go countries of count everywhere. Countries of count, countries of count, and once it finds it, we have to uh, use break here. We don't want to do the entire. Once if it is true only, we'll use break. Okay, I will try in the countries. So I have changed it to start change to individual countries data. So let me rewrite this. We choose a country now. So Spain. Now I'm getting the Spain cases. So if I want to do India, so I'll be getting the Indian cases. Recovered deaths percentage of recovery is 93%. So these are the cases, recovered deaths, and 93% is recovered. So that's it for the video, guys. So this entire code I can't put it in the description. So you guys, if you have the doubt, please let me know. We can even improve the code. So links will be there. I'll be giving these links in the description. So CDN link and the bootstrap link and the Ajax link. So you can use the source and the style sheet. And this is a simple function. Only thing we have to only thing with complexity was this select function where we on changing we are calling this function individual countries data using the two APIs, the summary API and the countries API. Yep, that's it for the video, guys. If you like the video, please click on like. If you're a new viewer, please click on subscribe. Till then, guys, take care. Have a great day. Bye bye, and fun playing around with this code.